Hey, good morning everybody. Today I'm going to make tzatziki. Now, I know you can buy this in the store. The reason I'm making mine is I'm tired of really expensive, runny product. So, I've done quite a few variations on this, and the original did have olive oil in it, but I'm taking this out of the equation for the simple reason if you want to eat it right away, it takes a full day for that kind of oily aftertaste to go away. So to opt for the quick version, I got a 2% because some fat is absolutely necessary in this in order to get the essential oils in the garlic and the dill to go into the yogurt. For successful tzatziki, what you have to do is, no matter how thick this actually looks, you've got to drain the yogurt. So let's see how the zoom on my new camera works. Ooh. This is an hour or so later, and you can see just how much liquid has come out of it already. The longer you leave it, the thicker it will get. That's up to you. Juice the half a lemon, pick out the seeds, peel and mince the garlic. I prefer to mince it first, then crush it with the side of the blade. No matter how you do it, once it's done, pop it in the lemon juice so the flavors develop. Wash the cucumber after you cut and take the plastic off it. It's easier to clean up if you grate it right in the bowl. Now, you don't have to use medium. Coarse grate is fine for this. Careful not to grate your finger. It makes less mess if you drain it, then chop it. If you have cheesecloth, by all means use that. I don't today, so I just have some paper towels. And you can see already there's that much fluid in the bottom. So just get enough that it doesn't scoot out the sides. And squeeze it. Now, I support it at the bottom because if not, the paper towels will just break. So give it a good squeeze. It doesn't have to be dry, but as much water as you can get out is good. It's quite neat. And then chop the shreds. Again, how much you chop it will determine the final texture. This is a matter of taste. And put that in with the lemon juice. Let's rest that in the other bowl so you can see how much has come out. It's a fair amount, and I'm happy with that. I don't want it too dry. Just scoop that out, and you can see how much thicker that's become, just in the time that it was draining there. I put the dill on now because it's just easier to see. You can do it anytime you want. I use fresh, I like dried, it doesn't really matter. You can use this type right away if you're not using the oil. If you are going to use oil, you should let it sit for a full day for the flavors to mellow, or else it's going to have kind of a weird aftertaste. So just put that in. This dish is actually good for new cooks because it teaches you when you're finished stirring. Because you can tell when the colors are even. Because that's a big question for new cooks, is how do I know when I'm done? And it all looks pretty much the same, so you're done. I'm going to put that in a nice bowl, a little glass bowl, so you get a nice picture. So here's how I make tzatziki. Comes out real good. Give it a try and subscribe.